Good morning, everybody. It's Rachel from Sage Beauty again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's extremely hot and windy here. Here comes summer. Here comes El Nino. Is that what we're supposed to call it? Yep, all over again. So I'm showing you here my personal eyeliner collection. You know I love the eyeliner. So I've grouped them a little bit. And here's the first group. Now I'm categorizing these as, less conventional colors. So I'm just showing you these here, and then I'll flip and show you the hand swatches. Here are all of these colors swatched on my hand. So they're in order. Okay, there's that pastel blue down the bottom, then the lime green, then the beautiful coral, then a true yellow, then a neon yellow, then the Rimmel Wonder Swipe in gold, then the, what's this one, the LA Girl Glide eyeliner in a champagne shimmer in the middle there. Then next to it is Peaches and Cream Champagne. There it is, which is a matte champagne. You can see that's almost sort of got a peachy undertone there. Then you've got my new blue Barry M in electric blue. That's the third one from the top on the left. Then next to it is the other new Barry M one in Kingfisher blue. That's second from the top on the left row. Then next to it, above it rather, is my NYX Epic Wear. That in the wrong order there. NYX Epic Wear liquid liner. Okay, over in this row, we've got the fuchsia, that one there. We've then got the J-Cat Roll It Up in that sort of lilac shade. Then above it, those two look really similar, don't they? They are, the bottom one is Rimmel Scandaleyes, and the top one is Essence Long Lasting and Cool Down. I never realised how similar they were. And then above that, we've got Peaches and Cream in Nile. That's second from the top there. It's a jewel tone. You can see the shimmer in it when I do that. And then the last one is also a Peaches and Cream liner, and it's called Tutankhamun. It's beautiful. It's a really unique shade. It's like, it's a satin matte, I would call that. So I'll just give you another look at the swatches there. You can see some of them are really chalky, aren't they? Okay, so which ones am I going to take away? Rightio. This one, that's it there, is new to my collection and I really love it. So it's definitely staying. It is an LA colour, LA Girl in powder blue. Beautiful. Lower waterline is where I wear that one. The neon, or rather the lime green, which is another LA Girl in Magic Mint, that's it there, is quite yellow. And I actually can see some similarities between that one and that one, but I'm going to keep it because I don't have any other lime greens, and they're not easy to find. So that shade, did I say what it was? Magic Mint. Yes, this is one of my favorites. I definitely am not getting rid of this. LA Girl Shockwave Neon in Outrage. That's that, I think, divine coral shade there. I think it looks amazing, especially with the blue. This one in the same range or similar range is very disappointing, and it's supposed to be neon yellow, but it's actually like a sunflower yellow. And look how chalky it is. It goes on, glides on, but it leaves these balls. You can see them, can't you, on my hand? And it's not very old. I haven't had it long. It's in the shade Citrus. So I'm actually going to get rid of it. Excuse my nails. Gosh, that's awful. All this gardening I've been doing. I'm going to get rid of that one. So it's going. And instead, I'm going to keep this one, which is slightly newer, and its colour is Line Time. You can just see it there. See it better on the camera. And it is from Beauty Creations in the Bright range. And it is that shade there. Now, it looks a bit chalky too, but it actually goes on really nicely, and I really love the brightness of it. It's beautiful in the lower waterline in a corner. So I'm keeping that one. This one is, I think, just about dried up. You can see there's not much impact there. I have to sort of go over it and over it and over it. It's that one there. I've gone through many of these. This is also my daughter's favourite eyeliner, and she has gone through many too. And whenever I see them, I buy them because they're not easy to find. So this is the Wonder Swipe in, what shade is it? Insta Famous, I should know that. Look, I think I'll just keep using it until it's completely dried up, and then it's going, you know, in the makeup empties, because it's nearly empty. I can feel it. There's practically nothing left in there. I'm undecided about this one. This is the Shimmer Champagne. It's very, very light. It's that one there. And it's really icy. It's not supposed to be icy, I don't think. It's meant to be more beige, but it comes out really icy. And it's kind of chunky and a little too creamy, if you know what I mean. And I'm finding I'm not reaching for it like I did when I first got it. So I think I'm going to declutter that. That's an LA Girl Glide Gel Liner, and the shade is Champagne. Yeah, I found it quite messy too. So transferring down onto my lashes and so forth. On the other hand is this wonderful matte, it's that one there, Peaches and Cream. Look, I cannot recommend Peaches and Cream eyeliners enough. They are superb. They are. No one ever talks about them. I think they're a UK brand, but the quality of their liners is superb. They are creamy, but not overly creamy. They don't transfer. They don't make my eyes water. They are easy to clean and sharpen, but you know, you don't have to keep sharpening and sharpening because they go too stiff. These are beautiful. So this one's in the shade Papyrus. Definitely keeping that. Now these are the two new ones that I've just featured in a video recently, and it's those two there. Look how dry they are. You can see they're skipping over my skin. I really wanted these to work. I've tried them a few times. So this, the deeper one is called Electric Blue. The lighter one is called Kingfisher Blue. I'm going to hang on to them for now just because they're really new, and I'm wondering if, you know, I can get something else out of them other than what I'm currently getting. So I'm going to keep them for the time being. They are very dry though, which concerns me. Now this I've had so long, and I've tried to declutter it before. It's that one there. It's a jeweled liquid eyeliner, and it's the NYX Epic Wear waterproof range. It's the shade, what is the shade? I have no idea if I ever really looked at it. Oh, there it is on the bottom. Teal Metal. Stunning. I don't even know if these are available anymore, but it's that type of applicator. Look at that. It's still fresh. Like, I thought it was nearly done. So this is a case of me going to keep this until it's done, and then it will go into the empties. This is something I'll be wearing now. I wear these sorts of tones a lot more in the warmer months. And this one, because it's waterproof, it just goes on and it stays on all day and it doesn't crease or move around or melt or anything like that. So yeah, I think it's nearly empty though. So I will finish it up. And I guess then it will go in the empties. Now this one's nearly finished. There's hardly anything left in here. And I will get another one of these if I can. This is the L'Oreal Matte in Fuchsia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Fuchsia. Let me just see. It doesn't tell us much, does it? Fuchsia, yes. So these are the dip liners, the L'Oreal signature ones, like that. It's a matte finish and I adore it. So when it's done, if I can find another one, I will buy it. So it's not going because it's nearly empty. This one I've nearly decluttered before. I just don't wear it. It's that shade there. There's nothing wrong with the liner itself. It's just very faint and you have to really work it to make it impactful. I guess as a lower waterline it might work, but then I've got a lot of purpleness in that area and I don't know if I want to emphasize that anymore. I think I'm going to declutter that one. So we've got 3 so far. This is definitely not being decluttered. This is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes. This is one of my all-time favourite formulas and colours. So, and it's only relatively new. Whenever I bought this one in France because it's getting a bit hard to find here. So I snaffled a few when I was over there. So I'm keeping that one. Don't you hate how they put the sticky tape around there? It's kind of yuck. Now this one is very similar colour. I've just realised. I've never noticed that before. That's it there. Super creamy. How much of this have I got left? Oh, there's quite a lot there. I guess it's slightly more of a teal shade than the Rimmel one. And I do like it and I do wear it. So I'm not going to declutter that today. That's being saved. These 2, let me just get my hand in the right spot. These 2 at the top here. All right, so one's a jewel tone, you can see the shimmer in there, and one is a beautiful aquamarine. Definitely not getting rid of either of those because they are peaches and cream liners. The emerald one is Nile and the aquamarine one is Tutankhamun. So they're all staying. I didn't do that well, did I? I got rid of 3 coloured liners. Whoop-de-doo, huh? Sorry about the jerking camera angles and stuff. I'm just trying to do this and it's a little hard. So I hope it turns out okay. Thanks. I'll be back with the browns and the bronzes and the blue and the blacks. Okay, here's some hand swatches for the next round. This one here I've had for ages. It's that, it's an e.l.f. one, Intense Ink Liner in black navy. Is that what it says? Black, I think that's what it says. Anyway. Look, it's probably dried out. I've had to go over my hand 3 times there to get that. So I'm going to declutter that one, as much as I love the colour. This is one of my all-time favourite pen liners, Makeup Design Mud. This is black. That's it there. Very intense. It's satin matte, I'd call it. And super easy to use, and they are cheap as at Woolies. But this one's just about done, so I'm going to finish it off and then it'll go in the empties. The next one is one I've recently opened and I love it. I've not used the Natio liquid liners formula before. This is black also, and that is it there. So it's a softer black. I'd call that, you know, sort of a deep grey or charcoal to black, and I really love it, and it's super fine. It's got a really nice fine tip on it, finer than the mud. I think the mud one's a bit chunkier. So doing that sharper wing is a lot easier, and I even did a cat eye with that one, with this one, and that's really hard for me, so that was great that I could do that. The one above, that warm brown, is the Fenty Fly Liner in Truffles. This is fairly new to my collection. I am obsessed with this liner formula. Now, initially I was a bit worried. I thought it was very liquidy, and yes, it probably was a bit liquidy, but now it's settled and it's just beautiful, and it's a really unique shade. You just don't see brown liquid liners very often, so that's why I bit the bullet and went for this one. Basically on the recommendation of, who's the YouTuber? Kelly, oh, what's her name? Anyway, she's a YouTuber that I enjoy watching. She does lots of project pans and shop my stash sort of things, and she always wears this liner. The one above it, that one there, is a deep chocolate brown, and it is from the L'Oreal Matte Signature range in the shade Brown Signature. Wow. It's another one of those dip liners like the pink one before, and this is nearly empty, so I'm going to be finishing that, and I really love the formula of that. I went to buy another one the other day, and they're $25 now. Can you believe that? That's outrageous, actually. Okay, so now we're on to some pencils. It's the first of the black pencils, and that's it there. And this is the Peaches and Cream black one called Cleopatra. Definitely not getting rid of that. Super easy to use and fantastic. The one above it is even more black. This is the blackest liner I think I own, and I really love this. This Stila Stay All Day Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. Stingray's the shade. It's great. Honestly, I recommend this one to people all the time if they want a really black liner for, say, tight lining or, you know, impact makeup. It's so easy to use and worth the money, seriously worth the money. So yeah, once that's gone, and it will be gone fairly soon because I'm racing through it, I will be getting another one of those because I'm very impressed with that product. It's really, like, it's been on the market for years, this thing, and obviously it's a classic product and people keep buying it. This beautiful copper shade above is a metallic, and it is from the Peaches and Cream again, and it is Dynasty. Definitely not getting rid of that. It's a unique shade. I can even wear that as eyeshadow, and it sets down, gives you a little bit of playtime. Excuse me. It sets down very nicely, and you can blend it. How weird's that? So I love that one, and it's definitely not going. Now, the shade above it is another metallic. It's a more brown metallic, tending towards bronze, I would say. It's called the Sphinx Eyeliner from Peaches and Cream. You see a theme here, can't you? The Egypt thing. Above that is a burgundy liner. I only have 2 burgundy liners in my collection. One from L'Oreal. That's one that I have in my kit, rather. It's not my collection. And this one. And they are both superb. So this is the burgundy liner for me, and this is War Paint from Peaches and Cream. Above that is a deeper brown, slightly metallic one. It's from LA Girl. I've had this for yonks. Look how small it is. It's a Glide Gel liner in, can't tell the shade, but you know, metallic brown. Let's just call it that. Look, it's kind of dead, I think. I really can't get much more out of this without it being too stumpy. And it is going a little bit feral. So I've got similar ones here that I like as well as, if not slightly better. So I'm actually going to declutter that one. The one that I do like as much as it is, if not slightly more, is the one from Peaches and Cream in the shade Memphis. It is beautiful. It's slightly warmer, just slightly warmer, and slightly deeper. And this poor little fella, I need to get a new one of these. I just can't use it anymore. It's just gotten too small. My hands have got arthritis, so I need to be able to control the eyeliner application a little better. And this one I hang on to because it's kind of silly nostalgia, I guess. Inoxa Soft Kohl Eye Pencil in Cocoa Brown. It's a great product. If you want an everyday brown, that's it there, but you can see it's starting to go a bit dry and chalky. I've had it for too long, but I put Inoxa orders in regularly, and I will be getting another one of these, but it's going to go because it's no longer working as it should, or rather I can't make it work as it should, perhaps is the better way to express that. Right, putting that into the declutter pile. So we now have, I've decluttered 6 eyeliners. I'm not decluttering these. These are only fairly new. This one I travelled with overseas. You can see why. I just want to show you the component. It's very small and plastic, super light, but the lid does come completely off. Now you can't really see the shift in the pan, but I've got it swatched here on my hand and I'll show you how it looks on the skin. That's it there, that bottom one. Isn't it pretty? That's called Cotton Candy. The other one is called Honestly Me. I don't find it as impactful. That's it there. That's Cotton Candy. That's Honestly Me from Essence. They're hollow powders. You can use them as eyeshadows. You can use them as highlighters. You can use them as underbrow powders. They are beautiful. They are very cheap, but I think they're fantastic. And they're not like shimmer, so you can sort of build them up too. The one above it is this one. This is from XX Revolution, which is a Makeup Revolution brand, of course. And in the pot, it looks amazing. But I am somewhat disappointed when I put it on my skin. I had to really put a lot on there to get that impact. It's one of these sorts of components. I literally never wear it. I'll see if my daughter wants it, or one of her friends maybe, but I just don't wear it. And if I do reach for something like this, it's either my Ancient Napoleon powders, which I've got here, which I won't show you because they're embarrassing, or I reach for the Nakia Joys that are in my kit. So it's going to be decluttered today. The one above it, I'm not sure what to do. I love this. It's a huge thing that would last me years and years and years, and I have got a fair bit of use out of it. It's the Revlon Colour Stay Bold in Emerald. It's that very much a cool tone green. My dogs are barking for some reason. And the component is like the glass bottle, which is really hygienic. Okay, you can see I've used it, and it comes with its own little brush, which is really cute. You can still get these, and they come in a range of colours. Very easy one and done shadows, and they set down into this lovely satin matte finish, but I don't like it as much as I like the formula of the L'Oreal's, which I'm going to show you shortly. And also this colour, I just don't know. I wear it sometimes, but I have so many beautiful green eyeshadows. Do I really need this? I don't like to just get rid of it for no reason. I'm going to keep it for now. The one at the top is the new one. It's the Shadow Stick from Revlon. It's a colour stay. You can see it's got a shift there. It's a bronze to purple or blue. Let me see if you can see the sheen. There we go. That's a bit better. I love it now. I didn't like it at first. And it's in the shade, what did we say it was? Rosé. So I even used the blender puffy thing at the end yesterday, and I used this as an eyeliner as well as a shadow, so under the lower lash line, and I really liked it. Good one and done product if you want to wear some shimmer, but you don't want anything to look too crazy. So it's a good colour, like a good warm base colour, and then a cool shimmer, which is nice. So yeah, I thought that was a bit different, and I'll be keeping that for now. I'll probably race through it because shadow sticks don't tend to last that long, I don't think. Right, so we got rid of one thing from that little set, and that was the glitter pot. What is this called? Switch. Anyway, there's the details there. Okay, just not impactful enough, and just don't wear it. So that's okay. On to the L'Oreal monos. One swipe, people, and look at that color story in those first 5 shades. You could make a divine 5-shade palette, L'Oreal. Everyday palette. Hint, hint. So the one furthest up my arm, closest to the camera, is this one called Independent. It's a beautiful dusty rose. Highly recommend. The next one down, one swipe. Look at that color impact. This is Fighter. This is a great warm tone brown. Absolutely stunning formula. I cannot speak highly enough of this formula. This one is called Achiever, and it's that beautiful soft pink with a slight shimmer to it, ever so slight, very wearable. Inner corner highlight, whatever you want. The next one down is Force, and you can see this guy, he's pretty beat up, isn't he? He's project pan material, this guy. I have another one in my drawer, my backup drawer, ready to go when this one's finished, because I cannot be without that shade. It is just superb. The one next to that, look at that, isn't that pretty? Beautiful champagne gold is Almighty. Still a wearable everyday shade though. Amazing. And the black, it's sort of a midnight blue really to black, I reckon, is called Perseverance. And I bought that one fairly recently because I thought, you know, I've got to have a black, got to have a deepening shade. And then of course we have this guy. I don't really know why I bought this. This was a little bit of a fit of madness on my part. I think the shade is called Ruthless, and you can see it's a slight shimmer powder blue, and I just don't like. It's not that I don't like the colour, I just don't wear it. I don't wear it. Me who wears loads of colourful eyeshadow, I just don't wear it. It's been sitting around on the trolley for ages, and I'm just, yeah, it's going to go, because I have all these other shades from them that I absolutely love, and I will continue to build on that collection, and I really wish they'd put them into a palette, but in the meantime I'm going to declutter this one. I just don't use it, so it's over there in the declutter pile. So I still have 6 L'Oreal Mono Mattes in my collection, and 1, 2, 3, 4 either topper shades or stick shades or cream shades. So that's 10 singles in my shadow. I've eliminated 2, so that's another 20% gone from my collection. Okay, let's wrap it up. So by decluttering these items, this represents a decluttering of 20% in my single shadows and eyeliner collection, which for me I think is pretty good, especially given that, you know, I have lots of other options. Could I have gone harder on the eyeliners? Of course I could have, but there's 5 there that are just about finished anyway and will be soon. So they'll become empties rather than declutters. Anyway, I hope you like this sort of video. I'm not much of a declutterer. I tend to be the opposite, but I'm going to try and do a bit better in that regard. I do like to try and use things up first if I can, but sometimes you just can't. If something's not working, it's not working. So will I declutter eyeshadows like palettes? That is the big question. Would you like me to try? Let me know if you'd like me to try and declutter eyeshadow palettes. That will be very hard for me, but I will do it if you want me to. And then, of course, I can do primers, foundations, blushes, bronzers, so on and so forth. Just let me know what you'd like me to declutter next, and I will oblige. Have a lovely day, everyone. I hope it's not as hot where you are, but if it is, stay cool, stay hydrated, wear the SPF. Love you all and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.